This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Live from the heart of Washington State,
where mountains meet the sea.
From vibrant city streets.
Snap a selfie atop Seattle's Space Needle.
To quiet lakeside retreats.
Fish for salmon at the beach or skip rocks at Deception Pass.
Take a ferry across Puget Sound.
Welcome to Washington State, the land of wonder.
good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all members and listeners around the world. We thank you for joining us for yet another edition of Ever Growing Evergreen, Rooted Milestones, formerly INCRadio, Seattle, Washington. Once again, our new name going forward is Ever Growing Evergreen. So spread the word. And if you have a milestone you'd like to share and feature on our program, let us know. We'd love to hear your stories. Now, I'm your host for today, Brother Marlon Tudor from the local congregation of Puyallup, Washington. And we have a very exciting topic to share with all of you today. Because on today's show, our topic will be first steps into parenthood. How do you prepare for parenthood? What are the challenges? Stay tuned as we discuss with our guests that will be joining us shortly in our segment today. Not only that, we'll also hear from our correspondent later, who will have an update on news and updates here in the district and in Washington State. And we will also have a hidden treasure segment. I promise you this time, it will not stay hidden. It will be visible for you to see if you stay tuned to the program, and it will be unveiled to you in that segment. So don't miss out on that hidden treasures later, showcasing an amazing place here in Washington State. Now we have a very special guest with us here today. We got two for the price of one because it takes two to parent. So we want to introduce first our sister Jenny and her husband, Brother Salili. So if you could please introduce yourselves. Tell us what location or local you are from, and if you have any shout outs, now's your time to do so.
We are from the local congregation of
Seattle.
My name is Sister Jenny and
Brother Salili.
Martinez.
Yay. Any shout outs from you two?
Yeah, shout out to the whole of UK.
Oh, nice.
Big up E15.
I would like to give a shout out to the whole UK. Big up.
Double shout outs to the UK. I'm sure they're gonna hear you loud and clear during the show. So looking forward to hearing from them during the show. Go ahead and support us on the chat. Leave your comments for all to see during the show. Also, we want to ask this to not only the UK, but anyone that's viewing at this moment on our YouTube chat. For the parents specifically, what's been the biggest surprise for you since becoming a parent? So, oh, so cute. We want to hear your experiences, so please share in the chat. Yes, we want to hear about all the biggest surprises you've had since becoming a parent. Okay, so if you're just tuning into the show right now, our topic of discussion today is the first steps into parenthood. So we'll get right into it. I don't know who wants to take lead first, but I'll go ahead and extend this question to either one of you. What's a moment that made you realize that you're now a parent? So yeah, a lot to think about there. That just the moment that made you realize, like, whoa, I'm a parent now.
I think for me, it was probably the first time bringing him home. Um, it was so funny because we were actually in the hospital for like 3 or 4 days, and then when we came back, the first thing I did was obviously bring him to his room, which is where we're in now. And then like this little chair behind me, I was carrying him, and like at the hospital, the nurses are there, everything like that, and so they're there to they're able to coach you and like show you like how to do this and that. And so when I first sat on this chair, I remember saying to Soleil, like, what are we supposed to do now? Yeah, because I was carrying him. I was like, so like, do I change him now? Like, it's so strange because you're coming home with a little kid and it's the first time, So I think for me, that was like the first time like I realized that I'm a mom. How about you?
For me, it was a bit earlier than that. It was when they were cutting her stomach open and trying to pull the baby out because she had a C-section. And so
Oh wow,
that was
okay.
when I realized, oh wow, I'm actually a dad now, and she's a mom now too. Yeah, we're parents. It's crazy. Yeah, and then seeing just him crying in that bed, with all the nurses surrounding him, it was just a very, I don't know, it's just a very surreal feeling. You would know as well. You're a parent too now,
Yeah,
so.
it's we're both brand new parents. Only been doing for not too long. I could totally relate with what Sister Jenny was saying about how when you're at the hospital, you have all the nurses helping you. It's like, oh, this is how you swaddle. They're doing a lot of things to support. But as soon as you take your child home and the nurses aren't there anymore, it's like, whoa.
Were you there in the hospital for a while as well?
Yes, we were there for a couple days also, and maybe like a day or two. It wasn't too long, and yeah, I remember also like Brother Salili's experience just being in the delivery room also, and I think holding the baby for the first time, seeing their face, hearing their voice, you
Yeah.
know, that's like when it hit for me too. It's like, whoa, we have a child now, and
Yeah, it was the crying. Yeah, it was the crying as soon as they came out. Yeah,
Yeah, that
that
was like
was.
the first thing I was waiting to hear. Like as you said, like I had a C-section, and as soon as I heard him crying, I started crying, and he started laughing. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
what kind of laugh was it? I'm just like imagining.
Yeah. Look at you.
So since becoming parents, uh, I want to ask too, how old is and what's the name of your son?
So our son's name is Ison Rowe.
Oh wow,
Ison Space Rowe.
Say it, Marlon.
Ison Rowe.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
yeah. He had just turned 3 months and he's approaching 4, so he's three and a
Oh
half
wow.
months. Yeah.
Is he 3.5? No, I think he's
Three and a
three
quarter.
months. 3 months and 1 week.
Yeah, 3 months and a week now. No.
Oh wow.
Oh, right.
Yeah, for us we just hit like 18 months, so
Oh wow.
it goes by quick.
Yeah.
you,
I
you get
know.
used to your 3-month-old, and then in a month they're just like a completely different baby. Like you have to take care of different things. But
Mhm.
yeah, it comes at you fast. But what would you say have been the biggest surprises for you since you've become parents?
I think for me, I don't know if Jenny thinks the same, but
I probably don't. Just kidding.
I
Just
I think
kidding.
for me it's just going back to the how swift everything is. Like every week just seems so different. Bringing up a small human being, like their habits can change, their sleeping schedule, their routines,
Oh
and
yeah.
and for me, I think that was what the surprise was. I think before Ice and Row, I thought that, like, there would be like, okay, once the baby hits 1 month or 2 months, he'll be acting this way, he'll be acting that way. But in between, there's like still nuances and very small subtleties that you have to kind of like consider when flipping after the baby.
Speaking of, since we're laughing already, what are some of the funny new parent moments you've had with uh your your son?
Child.
Yes, with your child.
What did you say?
Yeah, you can go first.
One of the funniest moments. Um, I think. I mean, it seems quite basic, to anyone, but obviously, like when it's your own child and you're just seeing them do these new things, it's always just funny. But um, he started. I think he and I accidentally taught him how to stick out his tongue. And so
Nice.
yeah, so he sticks out his tongue a lot, and it's funny because he'll even do it while he's crying too. And I'll show you guys an example, but I don't think I should.
I know I should have asked for example, right?
How about yours?
I think funny moments, whenever he's in like some deep sleep, and then he just farts, and then he wakes up because of that. So he's woken up by his own fart, and he starts crying.
He gets startled.
Yeah, he gets startled. Yeah, and
Comes
that's
out with
for
so
me,
much force.
it's so stressful when that happens because you have to put him back to sleep and things like that. But yeah, it's still very funny.
Yeah.
I think one of our especially earlier, one of the funny moments I remember, me and Sister Eva were gamers, so I I moved our video game console into our bedroom, and we were playing this music rhythm game that involved drums, and the baby was sleeping right next to us, and we're trying to play as quiet as possible. But there's a part in the game where it's like a drum roll, and you have to push the buttons really fast. So it'd be like like that, and every time he went, the Ayla was sleeping between us, and she'd be like,
So she's playing the
she would
drums as
stay,
well.
she would stay asleep, and we're just like, we're trying not to laugh.
She's going with the beat of the drums.
We never played that in the room anymore.
Yeah,
we didn't want it to wake her up.
How old was she when you guys were doing that?
She probably around the same, like 3 months, like really still young, and we were just like, we want to play some video games, and it's like, okay, I'll move the console in here, and we tried playing, and we just like, we can't do this. We just started laughing. So
Yeah, I was gonna say it's quite risky. I don't know what made you guys think that you can do it.
switching over, becoming a parent, definitely priorities do change. How has that been going for the both of you? Like, what has been like most important, and like how have your priorities changed?
I mean, this is already a clear example. Like, I can't. We're here on INCRadio, and our child is beside us, and it's just very unpredictable. So, but obviously he comes first, right? So, that's something that's changed, and I think also that I don't even remember the last time like I've had a full outing. Like a full outing as in like a full day where it's just us or like me and friends things. And it's not that I'm complaining about it. I actually love it because I love our son, and so like it's like I don't even want to say every day, but like literally every second of the day, the priority and the first thought that comes to mind is how your kid is doing, and it's like even when you're away from him and he's like in the next room and you're listening to the monitor, you're like constantly checking that monitor, and it's gone to a point where it's like you think you hear crying, even though it's not happening.
I've experienced that too.
Yeah, we're both just like, we freeze in our tracks. So yeah, it's just crazy how life changes when you have a kid. But what do you think?
Yeah, I think just echoing everything that Jenny said, just like your son or your child, your daughter or whatever, just becomes your main priority over everything. Like any hobbies that you may have had before, kind of, you don't really completely get rid of them, but you want to take care of your child first over everything and make sure that they're well fed and, well looked after. And I think this is also a good thing as well, just because being a homebody, it kind of gives me an excuse to be antisocial. If in case people want to ask us to go out, I'm
Oh,
looking
we got
after
the
the baby.
kid.
Yeah. Even if the kid's not with me, I'm by myself at home.
Even when our son asks, like, can we go out? Well, we have a kid.
Yeah. I'm looking after you. And yeah, like you as well, I'm also a gamer, and like maybe like the first 2 months, maybe the first month as well, actually, I did not play at all.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I
it's
never
it's
got any
tough.
chance
It,
to jump
it,
on.
I'm just waiting for the time she gets older so that we can actually like game together. I've tried it, and then she'll just come up and try to like grab the controller or like push buttons like while I'm playing, and it's just
Yeah.
like
I mean, I do still get to play. It's just you kind of play with guilt, and then you always have to play with like another eye focused on,
the
whether the baby
baby,
is be okay.
right?
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
that other eye looks like this.
Yeah, so yeah, like me, I games, um, and so I can't even do that anymore because I have to leave mid game, and I don't wanna, you know, kind of ruin my rights whenever I'm playing. So yeah, unless I know I'm not gonna be disturbed, or like, I mean, not disturbed, but I have to focus on this priority, then yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Definitely. Oh, well, yeah, it's changed a lot for us too. Yeah, like hobbies and stuff. It's just you try to indulge when you can, when you have those short spurts of time, but it can be very erratic because you just never know what baby is going to be up to. Uh, but it's still very rewarding. Like you said, it's kind of hard. Like you haven't had time alone together. Sometimes it's nice to get that babysitter once in a while to get that date night in. It's important to connect again. And but yeah, even when me and Sister Eva do get those opportunities, we still find ourselves talking about Ayla. We'll end up like showing pictures of her to each other. Like this is always on our mind. Like we can just never like forget about baby. And like definitely our priorities changed. Just always on our mind, and we just can't stop caring for her and loving her. So
Yeah,
it's like for me, maybe prior to having a child, I was more like, it's like I don't get it. Like why does someone want to become like a parent? And there's so much responsibility, so much things you need to worry about and take care of. But when you hold your baby and you're taking care of them, it's like, oh, I get it. This is parenthood. Like, wow, this is amazing. It's like falling in love all over again. And I have no regrets whatsoever. Like having this child in our lives and be able to share this with your spouse, and it's just so much fun. Even though you don't get any sleep, you get
Yeah.
stressed out, but it's so awesome too.
yeah, everything is so worth it. Yeah,
It's definitely a different kind of love too. Like you never like whenever one would say like, oh, I'm in love, you would think romantically,
Hmm.
right? Like, and I always thought that was like the only kind of in love that you can experience. But then when you do have your kid, it's like what you said, you do fall in love all over again. But it's like a whole other kind of level, you know. And I'm pretty sure I can speak to like speak for all the mothers like out there too. I remember like feeling, you know, the how I felt towards my son for the very first time, and it's just like it's so strong that like the only way you can kind of describe it is like so protective, so fierce, you know. And just you just never knew that you can love someone this much, you know. And yeah, so different, and it's so rewarding. Like you said, it has many challenges, but then whenever you look at your kid,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
You
like
forget
okay,
about all that, and it just
yeah.
can't help but smile. It's just that feeling that comes over you.
Even when they do a number two, you can't
Oh,
help but smile.
I love it. It's cute. Like
they just
he
get
doesn't.
stinkier and stinkier. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
You love it. You love it.
You still like it though.
You smile.
Okay, so we're getting to the end of our discussion now. What would be your advice to anyone expecting to be a first-time parent? Like they're just about to get into it. What advice do you have for new parents?
There's never too many burp cloths.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
You always need one.
See, he's a firm believer now because like prior to us having Ison, he saw everything I was buying. I was buying a lot of burp cloths, and he didn't think we needed that much. And now
Yeah.
now he realizes we needed a lot.
Fully fledged convert now.
Always good to be, I think, like over prepared because at least you have what you need.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
My advice for new parents or those who are expecting, I mean, we're only 3 months in, so there's a lot for us to learn. And I feel like um you know, I tried to be as prepared as I could be before Ison was born. And but then you do realize that you can never be too prepared, only because you're gonna keep on learning new things every day. So don't beat yourself up over the things that you're just learning and you're like, oh, why didn't I catch this? Why didn't I know this? You're new to this, and this is a whole other human being. And even these babies, they're also learning about themselves and learning about their surroundings and how to be in this new world. So in this new world, but in this world, you know, a whole new world. But yeah, so be patient with yourself, you know, and be patient, especially with your child. And just remember that it's not that you're the one that's having a hard time, it's their baby who's having a hard time.
Mhm.
So all the more be patient, because patience is a
Virtue.
yeah.
Very nice. I also want to add, be patient with your spouse or partner as well too, so you can have that teamwork when you're taking care of baby together, because teamwork makes the
Dream work.
yes. All right. So very good discussion today. Hopefully, we inspired other young couples to become new parents. Children are a blessing. So, what are you waiting for? All your aunties and uncles are encouraging you. So, go ahead and have a child soon. Okay. Now we're going on to our next segment with our correspondent, Brother Andrew. It is from the Needle. So, Brother Andrew, we send it to you.
Welcome back to From the Needle. I'm Brother Andrew Santa Monica from the local of Seattle. Last Sunday, there was a Binhi vision board making at 4 p.m. in Seattle. Binhi means seed in the Filipino language, and Binhi are brethren from ages 12 to 17. The Binhi were able to make vision boards for their future. Last night, on December 12th, there was an FYM Lego Building Challenge in Seattle. For future activities, on December 29th, Monday, Seattle plans to hold their year-end celebration. The time is to be determined. For community activities and events, on December 18th at Art Walk Edmonds, there will be an art walk. This is at downtown Edmonds. This is a free community event that holds local art. All of December, there will be various activities. There will be an exhibition of glass art in Everett at downtown Everett at the Shack Art Center. There's going to be many different tours, chocolate tours and coffee tasting. If you go to Some Good Tours, SUM, Some Good Tours, there will be a chocolate tour for you to register. And there are also some free activities like at the Fry Art Museum, Gold Rush Museum, the Kubota Garden, and the Bellevue Botanical Garden. From December to January, there will be The Lion King the Musical. Tickets are available at the Paramount Seattle. That's about it for our From the Needle. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Brother Andrew. Now, for our next segment, Hidden Treasures. Enjoy.
Hello to everyone tuning in today. I am Sister Tia Torres from the local of Everett, Washington, and today I am here at Mukilteo Lighthouse Park. This lighthouse was built in the 1950s and it still operates today by providing a guiding light for the passing ships. It is also located right next to the ferry station, which Brother Terrell mentioned in our last Hidden Treasure segment. So that's the ferry you can take to Whidbey Island. And this park also provides beach access. Which is really nice during the summertime. There's also a park kids can play at, and there's volleyball and there's fire pits during the summertime that you can use. That is all from me today. Thank you for tuning in to INCRadio Seattle, Washington, and I'll see you later.
All right, that was a beautiful place here in Washington State. Before we end our show today, we want to leave you with this cliffhanger statement. As the year ends, we start thinking of all the things we're thankful for. Tell us what you're thankful for and join us next week as we discuss thankfulness. So with that said, we want to let you know that there are many ways to tune into the channel for our radio program. One way is through our YouTube channel. Type in INCRadio DZEM 954. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe. Also, you can catch the program at INCRadio.org. So tell all your friends and loved ones that they can join us here at, still getting used to it too, Ever Growing Evergreen here in Seattle, Washington. So with that said, we want to give a special thank you to our Brother Eduardo Manalo, our Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Manalo, our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Ramil Regino, our District Minister, Brother Raleigh Rivera, our Assistant District Minister, Brother Chris Valdez, our CFO Overseer, Brother Manly Andaya, the Executive Producer, the listeners, thank you so much for tuning in today, and the INCRadio Tech Crew. This show would not be made possible without you all. So with that, from Ever Growing Evergreen, keep growing and stay rooted.